Have you ever noticed that some people would rather stay angry for days, sleep on opposite side of the bed, and let tension fill the house than say two simple words, "I'm sorry"? Why do some people find it so difficult to apologize first? Why does saying "I was wrong" feel harder than staying disconnected from the person they love? And what happened to a marriage when one partner is always expected to be the bigger person? Today, we are going to talk about the hidden reasons some people struggle to apologize, the role pride and fear play in this pattern, and what it costs the relationship when repair never happens. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Bose, a psychotherapist and marriage coach. I help individuals and couples heal from emotional wounds and strengthen their relationships. If this is your first time here, please subscribe so you can get practical relationship advice and tips to build healthier relationships. Now, let's get into it. Most people think that refusing to apologize is about stubbornness, but often it's about something much deeper. One of the biggest mistakes couples make is believing that conflict is what damages relationships. The reality is that every couple has conflicts. Healthy couples have disagreements. Healthy couples hurt each other's feelings. Healthy couples get things wrong. The difference is that healthy couples know how to repair after the conflict. They know how to come back together. They know how to reconnect again. And apology is one of the most powerful repair attempts available in any relationship. An apology says, "Our relationship matters more than my pride. I care about your pain. I want us to find our way back to each other." Yet, for many people, apologizing feels almost impossible. Why? Because underneath pride is often fear. In therapy, we understand that what we see on the surface is often not the whole story. Anger is usually not the primary emotion. Defensiveness is usually not the primary emotion. Withdrawal is usually not the primary emotion. Underneath those reactions are softer feelings like fear, like shame, like hurt, rejection, not feeling good enough. For some people, hearing that they hurt their spouse immediately triggers shame. They don't hear, "That really hurts me." Instead, they hear, "You are a terrible person. You are failing. You are not good enough." And because shame feels so painful, they move immediately into protection mode. They start to defend, they start to explain, they justify, they blame, they shut down, and they refuse to apologize. The refusal to apologize is often an attempt to protect themselves from feeling inadequate. The problem is that what feels like self-protection to one partner feels like rejection to the other. The partner experiences your defensiveness as a lack of care. Your explanations sound more like excuses. Your silence feels like distance. Your pride feels like indifference, and emotional safety begins to erode. One of the patterns relationship experts warn about is defensiveness. Defensiveness happens when we focus on protecting ourselves instead of understanding our partner. It sounds more like, "It's not my fault. You did the same thing. You are overreacting. I only did it because they will be trying to put context into it." See, defensiveness rarely resolves conflict. It usually escalates it because your partner is no longer feeling heard. They are feeling dismissed. Now, let's talk about the cost of never apologizing first. At first, the other partner may continue reaching out. They start the conversation. They make the peace. They offer the olive branch. They initiate repair. They try to connect. But over time, they get tired and they change. They become frustrated and even resentful. Eventually, they begin asking themselves, "Why am I always the one trying to fix things? Why am I always the one reaching out? Why am I always carrying the emotional responsibility for this relationship?" You see, those questions matter because emotional safety is built when both partners take responsibility for repairing the relationship. When only one partner does the repair work, emotional exhaustion starts to set in. The marriage starts to become unbalanced. And when emotional safety decreases, intimacy often decreases too. People stop sharing their hearts. They stop being vulnerable. They stop bringing up hurts. Not because the hurts are gone, but because they no longer believe anything will change. Like, what's the point? Now, I want to speak directly to those who struggle to apologize. Maybe you are listening to me and you're thinking, this sounds like me. Yeah, it's you. You know that you hurt your partner. You feel bad, but apologizing feels incredibly difficult. Here are a few things that could help you. First, stop seeing an apology as losing. Many people view apologizing as surrender, as admitting total defeat, as giving up power. But that's not what an apology is. An apology is an act of strength. It takes courage to admit you've made a mistake. It takes maturity to own your impact. It takes emotional security to say, I got this one wrong. Strong people apologize. Weak people protect their ego at all costs. Second, remember that you are only responsible for your part. Many people avoid apologizing because they think they are accepting all the blame. You are not. You are simply taking responsibility for your own contribution. You can say, I am sorry for raising my voice. I am sorry for shutting down. I am sorry for being dismissive. Even if your partner also contributed to the conflict, own your own part. Third, become curious about your reaction to criticism. Ask yourself, what am I afraid will happen if I admit I was wrong? The answer may surprise you. Maybe you are afraid of rejection. Maybe you are afraid of looking weak. Maybe you are afraid of being controlled. Maybe you are afraid of feeling inadequate. Understanding your fear is the first step towards changing the pattern. Fourth, slow down. Slow down your urge to defend yourself. The role pride. The next time your partner expresses hurt, try saying, help me understand what that was like for you. That type of sentence can completely change the direction of the conversation. Your goal is not to determine whether your partner's feelings are correct. Your goal is to understand their experience. Learn to acknowledge impact, even when your intentions were good. One of the most healing statements in marriage is, I didn't mean to hurt you, but I can see that I did. Wow. Intentions matter, but impact matters too. When people feel understood, their defenses often soften. Practice vulnerability instead of defensiveness. Instead of saying, you're making a big deal out of nothing, try saying, when I hear that I hurt you, I feel ashamed and I don't know how to handle that feeling. You see, that kind of honesty creates connection. It allows your partner to see what's happening underneath the defensiveness. And connection grows when people reveal what's underneath their armor. So one question I often encourage couples to ask themselves during conflict is this: what matters more right now, being right or being connected? Because years from now, your spouse will not remember who won most of the arguments. They will remember whether they felt valued or loved or heard, whether they felt safe bringing their pains to you, whether they felt that repairing the relationship mattered to you. A healthy relationship is not built by two perfect people. It's built by two people who know how to repair. Two people who can say, I see your hurt. I understand your perspective. I own my part and I'm sorry. You see, those words have the power to heal wounds that pride has kept open for long. Most people don't need someone to fix their feelings. They need someone safe enough to hear them. And every sincere apology is a step towards becoming that safe person. So if this video resonates with you, let me know in the comment section. Do you find it difficult to apologize first? Or are you the partner who is always expected to be the bigger person? I would love to hear your thoughts. If you found this helpful, please subscribe and share this video with someone who might need it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.